Hello, hello, I am Darkness Jackson, and this is Missing Translation that I'm going to jump right into. This is a game available free for play on Steam. I'm a male, so I'm going to choose that. And I'm losing my voice a little bit, so I'm going to bring it down a notch or two. It's not a typical point-and-click adventure, and I'm going to tell you right now, I already know 5 seconds of this game, and it's ear candy. I'm enjoying every single note coming out of this game. Like, for serious. I kind of just want to, lean back in my chair and listen to the game and go, boy, isn't that some good, for my ears. Bright and cheery. No, I saw this and I immediately put it on my list of things I wanted to get to. And the game mechanics are really, really simple, and the music is so cheery. No, the game mechanics are really simple, and as it's advertised on Steam, the really driving force for this game is the fact that it's a bunch of puzzles. You're traveling through this little world, trying to figure some stuff out, and Missing Translation is kind of just I think the light bulb means I'm supposed to try things. Missing Translation, I think, is just kind of playing on the idea of, that looked like it worked, that this game is completely done without the need of any speech. That wasn't the good combination either. As you see right here, just interacting, figuring it out as I go. And it's not necessarily all that hard to figure out so far. But I am one of those gamers that likes a good story. Hey, he was so happy. And to find one that can do so without actually ever having to say anything and drops you in this really weird place is kind of a nice change of pace for me. Though after this, I will resume blowing my voice out of the sky by playing Soma. So this is kind of my voice break, and I'm gonna see how long. Ooh, I like the sounds. And there's a ghost at the... Hello, Mr. Old Man Ghost. Where did you go, Ghost? Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Hit Q? No, that doesn't work. Okay, I can only move the block, and I think I eat other blocks. Okay, yes, I just figured it out. I guess I'm doing 25 different little puzzles. These seem to be pretty easy so fast, or easy so far. Yeah, I'm listening to the music and I really just want to take a nap and just kind of relax, which is the whole point sometimes of me doing this. This is for my own sake a lot, though I hope it's for some other people. Ooh. I like the music. I'm gonna keep it down a little bit. Make sure I don't lose the mood while trying to play this game. I hope you guys aren't bothered too much by my keyboard, which I hit clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Alright, I'm actually gonna have to start using brain eventually here. Though puzzles are like my thing, simply because I like them. It's what I like, it's what I do. I do what I do and I like what I do. Except for today. With everything that I did today, most of it was things that I did not like to do, but I did them anyway. And now I'm here to stay and play and laugh all of my cares away. Dr. Seuss. I don't know if that was him, or if I just made that up, but either way, it sounds convincing when I drop it down a little bit and talk like this. All 7 subscribers. I like each and every one of you, even though I don't know who you are. The creepy part of me just went, I wish I could come find you. I mean in a good way, like to meet you, not to like, I wish I could come find you. Oh, shit. Yeah, I can't come back to blocks in this. Where's the Q? Redo it. Maybe I can't. Ooh, different music. Maybe I can't talk as much as I thought I could while I'm trying to solve puzzles. Indeed. Yeah, buddy. Figuring it out as I go. You know, I just played V also. I'm rhyming all over the place. Figuring out as I go. I just played V also. And I didn't know V was going to get me so hot under the collar. I didn't realize it looks like such a little cute game and everything. And I'm trying my best to find games that I have not seen as much of. I haven't done as much research. I simply know are popular and or that I might enjoy them. And the reason for that is if I know a lot about the game in the first place, shit. Oh, no, still can solve it. If I know a lot about it, it doesn't feel as... Though I think I might want to go back and play some games that I condemned. Just, I like getting the crap scared out of me, and Condemned is a... yeah. It doesn't matter how long it's been since you've ever played that game. If you ever go back to play it, it will still creep you out. And here I go. My brain works with puzzles while I speak words. Oh, the music's changing. Oh, it's light and peppy again. I actually am really enjoying the music. I really do like ear candy. And, crap. How about I start with the outside and work in? Can I do that? Can I just eat through these guys and figure that out? Just, yay! Yay! I like it when a plan comes together. A team. Copyright infringement. I hope all this music is like completely legit and able to be in this game, because that would be a shame if I just found out after I put this up it's been taken down, or you have some stuff going on due to the fact that this music is way too awesome to be free and you are in trouble. Like I don't want to get that message. I don't like the idea of that message. I get in trouble enough. Did I mention I was married? I have plenty of chances to get in trouble. Is there a way to loop back to that block as being the last one? Well, let's try. I've already figured out that the little nubbins that stick up on their own have to be the last one. Hey, there we go. See, I'm not doing too bad. For anyone who's ever looked at anything else I've ever done, which is probably only 2 people who have actually seen all of what I'm doing, thank you 2 people. I really appreciate it. If you leave your name or who you are in the comments, I will get on here simply to speak your name. I'll say it as sexy as you want. Anyway. Oh, what am I doing? I'm still solving puzzles. I was getting into sexy time too early. That is a problem that I have. Sexy time has a time and place. Oh, banonkers. Oh, crap balls. Yeah. You can't salvage that one. Okay. How about if I start by going up and take care of all these little guys and come over here. Crap balls. Did it again, didn't I? Yeah, same thing. Alright. Big Papa Panda has to actually use his Big Papa Panda brain. A brain that's been fried by something known as a child. And or crap. Oh, no, crap. Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to start using my brain. I'm usually not this dumb unless you ask my wife. Oh, I love the music. Can we just do that? Can I stop playing the game and just do that music? Crap. Same mistake I made before. Doom. Doom, boom, 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 boom. Doom. Boom, 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 boom. But that's the same mistake I made the first time. Let's go up. Nope, but going up seems to give me more options this time. Maybe all the puzzles won't stump me so quickly. And that leaves me off with the same... No, it does not leave me off with the same problem yet. Yes, it does leave me off with the exact same problem. Alright. Let's try to rein it in, darkness. See if we can not fail completely and miserably. Just a pile of fail. Let's not do that. Yay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why? Why? And why phone? Why phone tell me things while I'm also trying to think? No phone tell me thing while I think. Oh, if my ear weren't so busy being, eared by this music. Oh, there's some music I can think to. Butternut. That really hams my biscuits. Is that the line I really heard on The Walking Dead that he said, and it really hams my biscuits? This is the same problem I've done before. Nope. So I can't hit that little edge one somehow. How do I... Butterscotch. I swear this is at least the second or third time that I've gamed in my life. Yay. Alright. Get to go back in the mode. Keeping the voice down low before I get completely pissed off at Soma for having this random guy chase me and scare the crap out of me every 5 seconds, it seems. Alright, that has to be the end point. So I have to get back through there because I have to go through the middle from the right side, right to left. So I gotta clear the left side other than what I'm gonna use to get back down there. So 1, 2, 3. I need those other blocks. And see, there is a little bit of logic behind my brain, and I can figure these things out sometimes. I look a little smarter when I'm actually figuring things out. Sometimes I look like a dum-dum. Sometimes I just am being a dum-dum. Sometimes I just want to use this voice. So I have to clear all of the blocks right here before I can go to the other place. Okay, cool. Make up for some lost time. I feel like I'm about to run into a trick. Nope. Time for the treat. It's close to Halloween, kids. Time for trick or treat. You can get the trick or the treat. But if you take too many treats, I'll trick you. I sure will. What are we talking about here? Who are you? One person watching? You know, one person watching, we should talk sometime. I'm not sure I should use this voice as it might be inappropriate for a conversation when we're talking. I'm gonna try to go the other way first. No, I have to end with the nubbin. Don't I? Yeah. Okay, I have to clear that top left part because I have to end with that bottom right single block. So, with that thought in mind, yeah, I'm starting to find how this little minigame works. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I used to love... Anyone remember Lolo? I think that was the game's name. That was a game that used to just be where it was at when you wanted... butterscotch. when you wanted butterscotch. Is the game you were at when you wanted butterscotch? I think you have to go down first. Meow. Also, I was thinking about doing another installment of Five Nights at Freddy's 4, so I can be on top of things for when the bonus content comes out on Halloween. However, just go watch the last time I played it to find out why I'm actually apprehensive about doing so. Apparently, I say words I didn't even know I knew to say, and I make my mama proud. I make my mama proud. And by that I mean I don't at all do any of the things I just described. I do not make anyone proud to know me, as I scream like a little girl. Indeed, a little girl. Oh, but my ears are being massaged. I can't get through like that. Crap. Can't go down first. Must clear other things first. Oh, nope. As soon as I left that block on its own. No, that won't work either. I must clear all of the top blocks before I may proceed. Let's skirt the edge and see what we can do with that. It's just... nope. One way in, one way out. That's what I just made for it. Butterscotch. Ugh. I'm using too much brain juice. I am braining too much. Oh, I feel like this should be a little easier. I feel like this should be a little easier. I also feel like I want to break out that director's voice all of a sudden. 102.5, the director. That's just some random things that go on right there. I'm actually thinking right now, by the way. And since I'm actually thinking, I think I just figured it out really easily. See, here's the problem. Sometimes when words are coming out of my mouth, thoughts are not going into my brain. It's a common thing that happens, and it's called rambling. I ramble sometimes quite a bit. If there's anyone on here watching this video who knows who I am, screw you for having the thought you just had about me rambling. Just screw you. That might sound mean, but let me assure you, it's not. Because it wasn't a nice thing they just thought about me. Which makes them the bad person in this situation, not me. Not me. How about I go this way first? This looks a little more pleasing. I really am liking this game, this music in this game. It's really hard to commentate on the game, and I know that's part of what you play it for, but it's in its simplicity, I guess. It has this very nice charm to it. It's just it feels right, and I think it's the music doing most of the heavy lifting. Like, I really can't put my finger on anything else that really is the big guns that they're pulling out to make this game work so well for me, other than being a puzzle game that I usually enjoy. But with that said, I think I'm going to play the whole way through this game. I don't see a reason why to split it up, so I hope y'all are comfortable, because we're going to be at this, I think, for a while. If I must thunk thoughts, then I must thunk thoughts a lot to make this work. Okay, there's one path down, so I must clear all the thingy-majiggers before I get up there, or down there, wherever I'm going, up or down. And that turns that one into a 4 block, so I just go that. Okay. Alright. See, if I didn't commentate on that, and I like the graphic design too. I like the little man, and it makes me want to play this other game that I found, where it's kind of like this drawn game. It looks like someone. It looks like a moving drawing, and the visuals of this remind me of that. And I want to go play that pretty immediately. If only I had more time in the day. That's part of why I'm doing this channel once again, is simply to have a reason to make the time to do this. And if I make the time, I'll do it. If I don't make the time and I just leave it up to circumstance and hap chance, then what ends up happening is that I just don't. And gaming was always a big part, especially puzzle platforms. I mean, we're talking about Super Nintendo, where we had Lola, we had... this is where I need Nathan to just comment and say all the games we had that we grew up on. But almost every, even platform games back then were like games you had to really think through, because there was no good way to really express what you're supposed to do other than making it kind of a platform puzzle solving game. So, ooh, I got another piece and I will flex. I love it when I flex, me being the white man that I am. Legally, I am 100% white, so suck on that. Whoa, lady, I want to talk to you about something. You kind of look like that alien from American Dad. That hat's not doing you any favors. I'm shrugging my shoulders at you because I'm wondering if that's a weird scarf, or if you had only enough money to have half of the boob job. Deep thoughts, deep thoughts. Let's move on, shall we? That looks creepy. Is that like something I'm supposed to know about? Okay. Apparently the letter E is really liked in this. Let's see what's behind door number 1. What? I see the equal sign, so it's math. I think those are numbers 0 through 9. Here, look, take a look. I say that because the diamond in the top left, if you look at the bottom left of that math equation of that long h minus long h equals that diamond, and something minus itself equals 0. So if I'm going to test that, that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and these are a bunch of math problems. So I'm assuming trying to know how the structure of the letters work is integral somehow to solving something that's about to come my way. So let me... It's another hash mark to make another letter. It just keeps going. So as many marks there are in the figure. So I see a cube down there. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, so the 9 one has 9 different hash marks in it. So I wonder if I have to solve one of those problems. Can't go through the other doors. Only go in 1 and 2, which I think my math thing is making sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sit. How I make thing work? Oh, I'm an idiot. There is a box over here. I should click on that. What the hell? Can I? I feel like I'm screwing up the music. 6. No. Oh boy. This is gonna get involved. Okay. Oh boy. I don't even know what that text box was supposed to be. And I think these are all puzzles within themselves. So it's really hard to say. Gonna have to bring out the mouse to start clicking on things. Dadgummit. Let's go back in that other room for a second. Check that out. What's going on in here, guys? Just want to know what's going on in here. Math is going on in here. Math. 10, 11, no. I mean, it's showing rudimentary math in its own language. I mean, 2 plus 2 equals 4, and 2 plus 3 equals 5. 5 minus 5 equals 0. I'm guessing that's 7 minus 6 equals 1. 1 plus. Line down means plus. Line across means minus. So it's almost like they're just forgetting some of the symbols. Oh crap. Brain is braining. Oh, brain is braining. Oh, when my brain brains is so... Oh, it hurts so brain much. Oh, when my brain brains. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. There's a bunch of math problems that try to show me the right way. And there's a bunch of kids in a mural in the background. And there's a board up here of a guy that's like, hey, I'm gonna be happy if you solve this problem. And I'm like, hey guy, we should talk about this. I don't think I'm the right person for this job. I am under and or overqualified. How about if I just recreate what's on there? Can I just do that? Does the math even matter? Can I just do that? Really? Do you mean I just brained all that for no braining reason? Ah, God brain it. Okay. Can I go in another room now? Do I go back into the classroom? What did that do? Why did I brain so much when it didn't do anything? Oh, braining is hard. Why make me brain when I didn't have to brain? Can I do something with that? Can I come back out here and see this math guy and be like, oh, I'm kind of creeped out by you. I'm going to take one more look in both of those rooms, and then I'm just going to move on to the next one until my brain can unbrain for a few, and I can start braining other brain-tastic things. Like, seriously, like, that was all I needed to do after all of that thinking, was just to recreate this pattern that's up here. And then it said yes, and then it said desk, as in I need to study. Braining is so hard. Oh, braining. Braining is so hard. Why must I brain? Can I just solve problems over here? Can I? What is a little boy to do? One man, one chalkboard, one answer he cannot find. Starring Stephen... Dang it. Starring Darkness Jackson as White Man in Black and White in Puzzle Game He Cannot Solve. Part 2. The puzzle continues. I don't know why it's part... Ooh, kitty cats. I like the kitty cats. Just a little kitty cat. Hi, I'm a kitty cat, And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. Okay. This guy's giving me a clue, this ghosty goo. Or that looks like me doing it already. Okay, I look through that and I figure something out and it's a puzzle. Oh, same type puzzle. I've just got to be able to look through there and make the thing move from one place to the other. Didn't I just go through all this? I just went through something like this. This is a piece of cake now, right? Oh god. Don't make me brain at the same time. Oh god. I see what's gonna happen. They're gonna make me brain hard because they're gonna be like symmetrical and or you have to move a certain way with both of them. Oh, why are you making me brain? Trap that one. Then move up. Alright. Alright, so this is going to be a game of having to trap one of the blocks while you move the other one into position. So, let's get this one's trapped in its left and right configuration by doing that. There we go. Nothing my brain can't handle, because I am so pro. Unless it comes to math in a different language, then all of a sudden, not so pro, not so pro, bro. Not so pro. And seriously, I'm gonna check up on the music after I do this. This video is gonna run longer, just because it is. And because I don't want to play this more than once. I mean, I would love to play this more than once sometime. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, yeah, I forgot the reverse also happens. For some reason, my brain was only working with one box, being able to manipulate one path at a time. And I don't know if that makes sense the way I just said it, but I forgot that I'm going to have to switch back and forth on which one's trapped and which one's not. Pretty consistently, it looks. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm figuring this out. I'm also gonna have a really sore shoulder after. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't give me the identical thing between both of them. Oh. Oh, I hate you so bad right now. Oh, you do not know how much hate is in me right now for doing this to me. Oh, but I don't want to move it up. But I don't want to move it up. Oh. But remember, I will persevere because I am so pro. So pro. If my voice is already giving out now, wait until I get to Soma and I'm starting to run for my life from some crazy robots because they're like, we got this black oil leaking from us. Maybe we should eat your brains and things like that. Which is not the premise of the game, by the way. Like, they gave away nothing other than the fact that I'm an idiot. Again, if wife were here, she'd say that was already given away. In the second I began to talk. I make her sound like a bad person, but sometimes your spouse can be brutally honest in a world where your spouse does not tell the truth and makes you feel good about yourself all the time. Featuring woman who doesn't exist that does not remind husband she's heard this story before in Avatar. Because that's the most fake movie I could think of off the top of my head. Because this stuff is not real and does not happen. Eventually I'm going to find that one joke that I can say more than once and she's going to go, aha, you are still funny. I didn't make a mistake. My parents were wrong about you. Yada yada, yada yada. I feel like this is good braining music anyway. Anyone else feel like that? Like I feel like I'm just braining better on this particular track right here. Maybe it's because I'm getting through these and I failed miserably just moments before. one man tries his very best to solve a math problem, not in his own language. The whiteboard tells him to go study in the classroom, featuring Darkness Jackson as random white guy whose hand is shifting weirdly. Is he controlling a mouse? Nobody knows. Nobody knows but him, and he won't speak. Alright. I'm playing this all the way through. I don't care if this takes like an hour to play because I'm invested now. Oh, there we go. Didn't want to have to start using bad words like son of a biscuit either. Or that really hams my biscuits. In a world where you can ham biscuits too much. You know what? Different approach. Oh, in a world where a different approach does not work, comes a man who will try it anyway. In a world where grunting sounds help you at not no bit to brain when brain power stops braining the juice. Featuring a man whose brain has stopped braining. Yes, he figured it out. He is so pro. Forget all the other things he just narrated about. Trying to save his voice for other games that will scare the poopy out of him. Is that 3 different blocks? You son of a... Oh... Don't you realize I'm not braining well right now? Dramatic music, you're not making it better this time. I wish you did. But you just don't. Figured that one out. But now I know it's just gonna get harder. You know what? This music reminds me of older... Shut up, phone. It's not important. It's too late. It is too late for me to business right now. In a world where one man owns his own business, yet likes stopping at a certain time at night, preferably when most people should be going to bed, starring Steven Seagal as Steven Jackson in a part Steven Seagal does not know he has yet. Is he getting too old for references? Somebody younger than me chime in and tell me if he's getting too old for references. Anybody at any age chime in and tell me anything about this game. Somehow prove that you might have watched this video game and or any other game. Make a random comment that says ZOMG BBQ. I saw you played effin' lowercase a F4. You screamed like a little girl, in a world where one man screams like a little girl all the time. Starring... Who's got a high-pitched voice? Starring Clay Aiken. I'm failing so bad right now. It's either I'm going to have insightful commentary, or I'm going to listen to music and zone out, or I'm going to just, like, stop braining in general. Oh, I missed it. Oh, biscuit eaters. Oh, shove you in that corner. Make you go there. Oh, God. My brain. Those lovely gentleman humps. Check them out. After I die, because I need them while I'm living. The brain is important. So I've been told, in a world where one man's been told his brain was important. That man was not me. I don't like where this is going. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, so I'm braining real hard for this. Music change. I might figure it out in a world. Oh snap, guys. I'm almost there. In the same way that I was not before. Oh, I went... Yeah. Oh. And that is actually a good part of a game. Good game design really does revolve around music and having a sense of achievement when it does something like this too. Like if I just felt like flubbernucked completely after that, God, I feel like that's a word that somebody else uses that I should know better. Like, ever get that feeling that you're stealing somebody else's line sometimes and you're like, it's gonna give away the fact that I'm a fan of somebody else. It doesn't give away anything. Whoever it is, I'm probably a fan of yours. Either that or I hate your guts. It's one of the two. It's usually polar for people, though as psychology will tell you, any reference is a good reference in memory for advertising. So even if it's, you feel like it should be a bad reference, come on. In a world where one man talks too much. Wait. 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 Is there a way to make him... One more puzzle to go. I don't care that this video is running long, as I said. Whatever it takes for one time through. In a world where one man wants to have one go at it in one video starring background chimes as Steven's Imagination in Steven's Imagination Part 2. The imagining just got imaginier. Oh, I deserve a stretch after that one. Oh, I got another. Yeah, flex. Oh. Alright, so am I gonna... yeah, let me go up this because I don't want to deal with that puzzle yet again. I want to deal with the kitty cats. Kitty cat, kitty cat. Hi, are you a kitty cat? And do you dance, dance, dance? Oh my god, you're weird. Will you kill me? Is this a game where I can die? In a world where one man can die from... Is that Patrick from... No, I want to go find him now. Hey, 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 hey. What's up? What's your deal? You breathe funny. Is that a scarf or your lung sac expanding? Yeah, you're kind of like Patrick from SpongeBob, if he were like put in constricting clothes. I don't mean to call you dumb, but I think that means I'm calling you dumb. In a world where people randomly follow behind and stare at you, while having normal-looking kitty cats run all over rooftops comes. Okay, and is that an apparition of myself to show me a tutorial? Because if that really truly is just myself showing myself a tutorial of where to go to make this game work, that's kind of ingenious, really, and really, really tickles me inside. I don't know how else to put that. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. I gotta align the dongles. Alright, another 25-part game. I should have made each one of these little games its own little thing. I gotta lean forward a little bit more for this. My wrist is gonna die right here. Mic is moving. There might be sound and disturbance. Keyboard is moving. There might be more sound, more disturbance. I don't care. In a world where one man doesn't care if he makes a disturbance. I'm also going to move my chair. And finally, I'm going to move the camera back so you guys aren't so up in my grill. In a world where one man takes his grill seriously and prefers people not be completely up in that. Alright. So I'm assuming I'm going to be aligning here the dark parts. Yep. I still need this mic as close as possible. I'm being serious that I'm not raging out on this game for any reason at all ever, because I'm gonna shoot my voice, and I have to actually be professional during the day on the phone and do things that require speaking. This is my downtime, but I cannot ruin the ability to do my uptime on my downtime just because a game royally screws me over. Oh, so this can only have one configuration, so it has to be that, and this one has to flip back around. Yeah, when this turns into 12 blocks flipping around, then I'm gonna be 16. What kind of grid am I looking at? Yeah, let's do math correct when you can, Darkness. People might notice that you're stupid if you don't. In a world where one man might be stupid if he does not do math correctly. That was easy. Okay. If you wonder why I glance over to the left, it's because that's the screen where I can actually see my time. And maybe I should just go ahead and move that screen over right above where I am. Because you guys can't see it. I'm going to be cropping that out as soon as I go to put this game up. So it's in a little small screen inside of my bigger screen. So you can't see it. Why do you care? Do you care? Do you care? Why do you care? In a world where no one cares because they have not watched the video comes... This only has one configuration. The rest have several. Therefore, it must be this. It must be. I'm gonna bet there's 6 now. 8. I don't like growth that is not completely linear. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And someone, don't you go get some graph paper out just to show me that this is still linear, because you know what? I do math and I do brain sometimes. Just not right now. In a world where one man... See, when I'm in this voice, I just want to do random shit like that. Okay. This one's got an odd configuration. I guess I need to look often for the one that has 3 and see if I can't make that one have to be in a certain way first before I care about any of the other ones. Because it seems 1 and 3 odd numbers, especially when they're like that. Arg. The other surrounding ones do have a way to connect to it. If it's not like that, I lose my way to connect to that one though. Well, what if I change that one? I lose my way to connect to the one below it. Alright, so that clears me there. These are connected, those are connected, these are... Okay, where am I missing the connection? It's over here, isn't it? Dadgummit. Oh. It's so hard to bring goodbye to my brain. Ooh, my brain. Oh. In a world where one Boyz II Men reject wants to talk about losing his brain instead of concentrating on braining the game which he is sworn to brain until he ends. it comes another actor that doesn't give two shits about me in Darkness Jackson Presents, a Darkness Jackson feature. I think I'm about to get this, actually. That took long enough. Alright, that was number 7. Ooh, my S's. I need to move this a little closer. My S's are tearing that mic up. I just peeked for no reason. In a world where one man realizes he's also going out of focus. What's up, camera? What's up? I saw that. I actually have the monitor right there now. You want to go at it? You want to go at it, bruh? Don't make me bring up my bra, because I already uploaded a video today that made me bring out my bra. My warrior bra. If anyone can name the video I did earlier, I will give you severe kudos. Redeemable at any Darkness Jackson outlet store. Alright, the one with 1 is the problem. And since that cannot connect to anything but the blank spaces, that means there's 3 choices for it. I think I'm looking at almost a complete configuration. Everything revolves around this guy, so that one has to be like that. This one has to be like that. Since it has to be like this, it means that one of these have to be like that. That's how that connects. That's how that connects. These are connected. These 2 are not connected. There's my issue. Alright, well this one has to be like that. I like being able to work in a circular pattern if I can, for anything that's like a puzzle. If I can work in a circle, it always makes it easier for me. It being in black and white, I think, is actually helping this, because if this were in color, this would be too much. I mean, I've done plenty of puzzles like this. Bioshock throws them in there. Bioshock Infinity, Dead Space 2, 3. For the love of God, even I'm done brained out, but there are plenty of puzzles in games like this, and the colors can throw you off sometimes. This is pretty much distilled down to one way that this can go. I'm trying to find that one block that has no other way to connect to another block. It needs to be 2 blocks together. These 2. Okay, the only way these 2 can connect. That's not the only way they can connect. But I'm gonna run with it. Doom 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 boom boom. Bum 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 bum. And that actually can work. JK, Rowling. Gotta do my wrist exercises. Like the turn it around, flip it upside down, and turn it around. This is braining my brain. If I end up splitting this into parts, the other parts will have no introduction. It'll be like, I'm introducing this from the future into the past. In a world where one man can travel into the past simply with a click of his mouse and a voiceover comes the story of guy who changes the past with all the things I just said. Alright. This has multiple ways of being able to work, but with this setup I'm going for right now, only has one way to work with a lot of these, which makes my life easier, because only one way to work works out a lot, which has to have one of these as a connector, which means this is possible. Alright. All of these I'm gonna assume are possible. I'm gonna assume that there isn't an impossible part of this. If there is, then I will rage out. You will hear things from me, and I will rage. I will rage against this particular machine, not referencing anyone or anything that is copyrighted, trademarked, or can do things to me. This particular machine is what I will rage against. And if there's multiple machines, it will be those particular multiple machines at which I will rage. I don't know how much further I can take that joke without either A, tiring it out, which is something I often do, or B, getting my ass sued, and or be in trouble of copyright infringement. I am staring this thing down so hard. Okay, let's go with that assumption. With that assumption, it means that one has to be like that, and this one has to be... which means this one has to be like that. And this one has to be in a way that is like that. You know those days where you brain? I don't like those days. Those days where you just brain all over. And I usually live a little further away from this microphone and this monitor and all that stuff, so I'm ready for my close-up. Okay, I'm good to go now. I can't work when there's no music. The muses do not excite me. Hey, we can only connect on so many levels. Actually, we can connect on 6. But I'm gonna go with the one that we can only connect on 2. Because that makes my brain think easier. And as I said before, I'm braining the hell out of this brain right now. It's brain-tastic. Brain-tastic. This one's taking me a little bit more time. And when I'm not moving, guys, it is not because I'm not thinking. Although sometimes it's because I am not thinking. Sometimes it's exactly what it seems, but most of the time it's not exactly what it seems, even when it seems that's exactly what it seems. Thank you, one listener, for laughing at that. Man, we're gonna get along so well, you and me, one person that made it this far in the video. We're gonna be besties. Besties forever. Totes muggoats. Totes muggoats. Can we officially never say totes muggoats again? In a world where totes muggoats never existed. Poopy in my brains. There's poopy in my brains. Ooh. You know what? Let's start with that configuration. Because that forces this configuration, which forces like that. Which doesn't necessarily force that. But it encourages that. Making me do that. This is one way or the other. So if it's this way, this one has to be like that. Okay, since it's a one way or the other, this is pretty much how that one goes. And this one will go that way, which leaves this one in a world where one man simply has to flip a block around to finally finish the puzzle comes frustrated man. In a world where one man's hand is made better by vigorous shaking, comment below if you thought that was too dirty for this video. Comment below if you thought it was not dirty enough for this video. Somebody comment below, please. I'm lonely. I'm lonely. Actually, I'm having a good time. I don't know why, but I'm just having a good time actually just staring this game down and being like, sorry, it's me and you. Like it's mano a mano. Let's see. I get the feeling that because there's so many different blocks in this one that could be only one way or the other, that I'm about to get tricked. Nope, no trickery. This one was actually pretty easy. Alright. I was about to say asymmetrical, but draw a diagonal through that and you'll see that would be a lie. I was about to say asymmetrical pattern. Sometimes while in a box, you have to think outside one. In a world where one man thinks outside the box he's in. While he's literally working inside a box in a box. In a world where one man is trapped in an Inception-like state, surrounded in boxes. Someone needs to stop him from doing this voice, aka the kick. Like in Inception. In a world where one man stutters every single time he tries to... Alright, let me brain. I'm braining so hard. Alright, I'll flip this one this way. Everything has to be built off of this guy because this guy only has this way or the other way. I mean, makes sense, right? Right, everyone? Makes sense? Cool. High fives. High fives all around. So I wonder what this guy is thinking this whole time. Like, I've had this running commentary in my head of, like, this guy has got to be driven crazy. He's like, oh, I was, like, outside and then... This is not supposed to be a creepy game. Nothing make noises. Don't make noises while I'm doing this. In a world where one man is murdered while playing a game in black and white. That turns blood red. Yeah, see, that has to be turned like that, which really starts to majigger my jiggers. It makes me turn things. Which would mean this block had to be this way. Which would mean this block would also have to be this way. Which means I'm actually starting to make progress. Oh my god, there's 2 blocks that can be like that? Oh crap. Well, that just completely screws up my whole mindset of how I was going to make this work. Let's see. Nope. Can't be connected at both places, but a quick fix for that. Oh god, that was only 16. Oh god. Oh. Oh lordy-loo. Oh lordy-loo. Oh, maybe I do need a scary game to pep my brain back up because my brain is not braining as much as the brain can brain. Pinky. And the brain. Let's find one that has 2 ways that can go. Alright. There's one of the 2-wayers. And the other one's on the opposite end. So actually, if I was oh, no, there's a third. I'm going to assume these guys have to be lined up first. Just to make this easier. And this guy only has 1 connector. That is not black. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt here. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. 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 My booms aren't booming. My booms aren't booming. Let's get this guy booming on over here. Booming on up to the boom side. Copyright, copyright infringement, copyright. Moving on. I think I'm thinking a little too much at this point because there's some of these that I feel like that I'm getting close enough for government work at least, when the government does work. Puzzing, I'm political. Fudge sticks. Oh, blitzball. I would put this guy as being like that. Okay, let's make this work. He has to be like that then. Which is good that this is a three-way connector. Oh, yay. Oh, no. No, you can't do that to me at the very end. Oh, God, no. 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 No, I refuse. I will not give in to you. Nas Nesagonies. Nas Nesagonies. In a world where one man speaks German when upset about his life choices. Okay, that can only be one way. This can be changed. Damn it. Screw it. Premise now is going with this one, which leaves this one with more options, which means that one has to be like that, which also means this one has to be like that. So, with those having to be like that, that leaves that one having to be like that. Let's go with the ones that I have no other choice but to put them that way, and then just work my way from there. This one has to be like that. Alright, so we're working with that. This one has to be like this. Yeah, when you start with the wrong premise, everything else can be foobarred. Alright. Alright, this one has to be like that, which leaves this one having to be like that. Which means this one must connect only on this side, meaning that has to be the same. This one, therefore... Oh. Yeah, I started with the wrong premise on the left side, which totally screwed that up. Alright, number 18. Alright. Doing it. Alright, where are the two blocks that have to be aligned together in one certain fashion? You know what? Is there a better premise to go off of in this one? Is there a opposites? This one. Okay. So there are very few ways these two can connect. So I'm going to go with that, which leaves this one like that, which means that one has to be a certain way. Okay, these two have to be like that. So, ipso facto. Okay, this one can only connect in one way. Let's assume for a second that that connection is going to match up with this one. Am I seeing symmetry? No, that can't be it. That'd be way too easy. That'd mean I thunk all those thoughts for no reason. I don't want to think I live in a world like that. Thinking thunkin' thoughts for no thunkin' reason. Thunk that noise. Guess which word I'm using in my brain instead of all those thinking thunks. Alright. We're about done right here. Yeah. That puts you as right there. Oh crap, where did I mess up? Where did I mess up? Something has gone awry. Mistakes were made. Where did I mess up? Crap. This one? Oh. How else did I mess up? Did someone else see it? If you did, write in the comments how I messed up. Oh god, these two? Oh, I made a mistake early on. Oh crap, those mistakes are never good. Alright guys, This might be split up, but I don't think it will be. I'm just gonna have a really long video. I'm gonna keep my voice down low so there can be background music. Just study or something. Do something else that you don't really have to do. Listen to me talk to you. So growing up, let's go on that. Let's do random story time. I have so many. I heard a boing. Something's boing in my boing, which makes my boing boing. So complicated in its thinking. The boings go boing boing. Bloop de boop, bloop bloop bloop. Bloop de boop. Bloop de boop boop boop. Alright. Let's build off from corners again. I like that. One of those two-wayers, eh? Eh, Pacha? You know what? I'm gonna put these two facing into each other so it's not an issue later. Ah, crap, I didn't mean to move you. I wasn't ready for you yet. Butterscotch. I feel like there's symmetry that I'm missing. As in, this puzzle could go easier if I could look at it instead of being vertical or horizontal symmetry. If I could find the diagonal symmetry in it, that I would not be having this problem. However, I've thunk a lot of thoughts, and in thinking all the songs, I thunk to thoughts. And then I woke up after having my brain do brain things. I brained all out. I brained all over. I think that's a dog coming in or out. Probably a good dog because it took a long to get through. She's a lot longer than the other dogs. In a world where the good dogs are longer than the smaller ones, comes my life, starring me eating the two small dogs I have. If you don't approve of eating dogs, put it in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm gonna eat some dogs. Now, how you gonna handle that? Up to you now. It's on you. If one day you find out, yeah, this guy was eating dogs on YouTube, you're gonna be like, oh, I could have stopped that. But you didn't. But you didn't. And now you feel like an awful person. Seriously, I think those two small ones would taste good with teriyaki. My cat is about to be up on the I will eat you food chain. My dog, however, no. My dog. Half German Shepherd, half Husky mix. That dog is amazing. I lost her and found her 23 miles away, 27 miles away in Florida in a different state. I was living in Valdosta, Georgia. That doesn't make it really easy to find out who I am, does it? I was living down there. I met my wife down there. I went to college down there. And I had my dog. And I was studying in my room for quite some time while I lived with my last set of roommates as a fifth-year senior. While I was studying, Sheila was out in the living room. And Sheila's my German Shepherd Husky mix. I thought my roommates were really paying attention to the fact that she's out there. But apparently, I thunk wrong, because they had no clue, and were just leaving the door open willy-nilly and doing whatever. So all of a sudden, I come back out from studying, and I ask where she is, and they go, I don't know, and the back door of our apartment is wide open to let a nice cool breeze in. And I went, oh, butterscotch. I did not say butterscotch. There's no way I ever said just butterscotch to that. I said some choice words. Probably not quietly either. So I went to try to get her back, of course. best dog in the world you don't just leave behind. You gotta go get that dog. Problem with that is I didn't even know where to start looking. Like, I had, every single time I got word that maybe she had been found, I felt like I got word just too late. I had gotten word in my neighborhood multiple times in the first few days that she was around, and someone even on Craigslist trapped her on their porch, and she broke out of their screen porch. So by the time I contacted them that morning, when my wife, then girlfriend, or then fiance, found on Craigslist, hey, I've got somebody's dog on my porch. When we went to check up on the lead, she said, sorry, it totally was your dog. And we just couldn't keep her on the porch. She broke out. My dog was a very accomplished escape artist. I'm assuming in a different doggy life. And so I went on a mission. When one man goes on a mission to find one dog. So anyway, going on that mission to go find her, it took 6 days, and I canvassed every neighborhood. I had signs everywhere I could. I put her. I was like the poster child of what do you do if you lose your dog, and and this is also me in ID mode. One of those murder porn addicts that was like, if you don't get a lead in the first 48 hours, you're flubbernucked. And I didn't want that to happen, so I did everything I could to just like make this happen to get her back. I canvassed neighborhoods. I got a map of the city, found out that there were, oh god, what did I find out? 43 major intersections in Valdosta, Georgia. And planned on how to put posters strategically so that there could be one poster at each intersection. However, if you traveled through 2 intersections at any given time, which you would have to do to go pretty much anywhere in Valdosta, you would have to pass and see one of the posters. So I was planning all of this out and doing all this stuff, and I had just started the posters. I was on the phone with bulk mailing about doing a bulk mailing to everyone in Valdosta about my dog, and inquiring about how much it would cost if I, got all the supplies together, as in I paid and printed and did all that labor. If I'm literally looking for having it a bulk mailing, how much would that cost me? And I'm having that conversation while inside of Office Depot or Office Max, when I get the random call of someone saying I passed one of the posts. I had already put up some of the posters, and someone said I passed one of the posters that you put up, and I've got your dog. Actually, they didn't say I got your dog. They said I know where your dog is. And yeah, I flipped, like in a good way flipped, but it was terrible for a few days, just because this dog was amazing. Is amazing. This dog is right behind me. I will not eat this dog. The person who found her, I gave her everything I had in my wallet, and come to find out that my dog, had been taken down a street that was near mine, where they went door to door, but not even close to having found somebody who actually would have. Oh, dadgummit, I'm flubbernucked. So not even close to being somewhere where you would actually find the owner. So after their brief and not very strenuous attempt to find me, they went ahead and talked to a veterinarian friend that they had, who was always on the lookout for another good dog, apparently, for on their farm. And so my dog ended up 20 some miles away across the state border in Florida, in somebody else's farm and she wasn't even tied up. And it was the saddest. 3 other dogs who weren't tied up, and my dog not tied up. It says something, because she's a runner. She'll run off and, explore things. And the fact that she was just sitting patiently there meant something was wrong in my head immediately. There's something up, and I immediately figured it out as soon as she saw me. As soon as I got out of my truck, she tried to get to me and just fell over and started whining. The pads on her feet were completely bloody and torn up, and from all of the running and walking and everything, she just didn't have anything else left in her to go anywhere else. So this was literally an issue of, like, she wasn't running because she could not run. She just couldn't do it anymore. So, like, I broke down. Not afraid to admit that at all. I broke down and said, like, here is everything in my wallet, take it. Thank you. Not even thinking about the fact that, this vet could have checked the chip on her at any time and figured out whose dog this was. The collar was not on her, but she also had a chip, which is something that made me very angry for a long while, because it made me angry at this whole security blanket I had always felt about having animals and taking care of them, this and the other. And the security blanket was a very simple one. It was just, I felt like having the chip in my dog would be able to get me my dog back if something happened. And that ended up not being the case. Of course, it's a backup measure to, things like a simple collar. But it kind of just threw that for a loop for me, that the fact that it's one of those things in life where you put so much trust in it that you don't realize how much trust you put in it until it comes up to test it. And if something fails that test, it's devastating, no matter what subject it is and what we're talking about and whatnot. And it ended up being a time where it was just one of those. It was an eye-opener for one. And not just about, I had the roommates and this, that, and the other, and what I need to do to make sure I keep my dog safe. It was an eye-opener because I had always assumed that I could get her back no matter what. And I almost did not. I'm glad the key word in that is almost, but it still is an almost when it's... It took a lot of effort to track her down, and if without all of the effort that I put into it, I would not have gotten her back. There's not too many things in life that kind of just shake you a bit, but I found out also something that I had come to depend on was just her. I had wanted a dog ever since I was young, very young, and I wanted a dog. Had cats, had dogs when we were very, very young, and then when it was just my mom raising us, it was just cats. Dogs were too expensive, and I can understand now dogs also need more attention, and my mom was the one-hit wonder of being a full-time mom and full-time working and somehow pulling it off without Nathan and I, my brother and I, not realizing what it was actually taking out of her to do it. And she has MS now, so some of the symptoms were already even cropping up before a time where we could really appreciate exactly what this was doing to her body and what it was putting her through. But no, still with all the cards down for my mom when it came down to what was most important in her life, it was to be a mom. And I'm really, really appreciative of that, because you feel like that should be how the world works, but what you feel the world, how it should work and how it actually works are two totally different subjects. And it's not often you can find someone who's like that the chips were down and she made her stand, that if she had to go it alone, and do things alone of being a parent, that she was still going to be a full-time parent. What we didn't know was that to get to that place in her life, she had to take the third shift, have our next door neighbor in the duplex as our emergency contact, and this, that, and the other. And for a while, we found out later, well, when did you sleep? You were with us all day. We went down for an hour nap. You played with us until we went to bed. You'd go to work. When did you sleep? And she said that for the longest time, it was that hour nap. The hour nap that we always took for granted and sometimes probably gave her fits over and probably didn't cooperate all the time. That the hour nap that you would not think anything of until you become a parent. I think something of it now. If my child took an hour nap, that would be like, there'd be some dancing and songs. I would be just ecstatic. Like a nap, like a real nap, like I can go and be an adult for a few, and you're not going to move, and you're not going to open your mouth, and you're not going to do anything dangerous, and there's no way I'm going to come back to a dead baby. Like that kind of nap. Like when you realize it's like, oh yeah, that kind of nap, then you're like, oh my god, I am going to conquer the world. Alright, let me just work on this side, because this side was working so much better for me for a sec. But Chips Down, my mom came through and was hospitalized over it, and the doctor pretty much said, hey, you can continue this if you want to. You can try. You can give it your all. He said, you're going to end up dead here soon if your body's completely running on caffeine and nothing else. It's just how it works. And so instead she found another way. I think that's when she got us into kinder care. And then also got a job there so that when she could still be with us, which is... you just have to appreciate the effort it took to think out a plan of saying, I am going to be a parent no matter what, and then following through somehow, some way. That is something I aspire to. I hope that if the chips are ever down, that there's no way I would ever choose anything other than my son. I'm sitting here playing video games, but this is just as much a choice for him as anything else, because daddy isn't completely daddy if he is not taking care of himself. That's just long and short of that, right? Oh my god, I'm gonna kill this game. Oh, I'm so gonna rage out on these blocks. Bumpers and stickers. Okay, this one is no longer correct. So maybe... I feel like I'm almost there. That's what she said. I'm taking a while to play this game. I don't care. I honestly just don't care. I'm liking it. It's ending up being a long playthrough. But I like it. Here, I messed that up. And that is the only place where it's messed up now, I think. Okay. What can I do? It's one of those 3 sides, only 2 of me. We still have 3 sides for 2 things? Yeah. Well, I I seem to be pro at this. At just being like, oh, I'm gonna solve this? No? Okay, cool. I'm gonna solve it this time? No? That's how I like it. I like it completely unsolvable by my feeble brains. Oh, come on. That is the last block. Rotate until these two. Thank God. Holy smokes. That was about to get to me soon. Ooh, arm flex. Pow. Alright. I think I did something important. I can't leave. I can't poke these cows. Can't poke a cat. Save a horse. Poke a cowboy. Can I go in there? That's a door? That wasn't a door. That's a lie is what it is. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Crap. How do you write 7? Oh crap. How do you write 7? Crap. Oh. It was the H with the line off of it. I know that's at least a way to get to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think if I had to do one more, it was that. One, 1, 2, 4. Oh, crap. Are we doubling? 4, 8, 6? No, it can't be that. I so wish we spoke the same language. That'd be so awesome. Is that a correct answer? Plus the 2 before it? I don't know what this one would be. He liked my answer of 7. Let me give him something else other than 7, or of the 7 and then like lying down. Does he get angry at that? One, 1, 2, 4. Son of a biscuit eater. It can't be exponential. Oh, I've got to stretch. Okay. Now that I've stretched that out. Okay, it can't be exponential. This teacher's gonna get pissed at me. One, 2. 1, 1, 2, 4. Am I missing something? I mean, clearly I'm missing something. Am I missing something? The next 2 parts that come after it. 1124. Nope, screw it. My official answer to that doctor is to go screw himself. I'm gonna go back to the place that I think I... Oh, God. Have I been in here? No? Doesn't make a difference? Nope. Bar wench. Give me a drink. I'm thirsty. Get me my monocle. I want to look rich. Let's go back to the beginning and see what's happened here. Now, an hour and 30 minutes later. Oh, Jugs McGee. Hey, how you doing? Can I go home? Can I do any of those kind of things? Like, what's going on here? Like, am I still going? I already did that. Nice topographical map, now that I've explored the area. And so he's now tripping balls. No, that was not all just a dream. Was that all just a dream? He's either happy or sleeping. Wow, that's it? Wow. Alright. Alright, so I got through it. Missing translation. Alright, so it's a puzzle game. It's, I liked it. I did. I liked it mostly because of the fact that that soundtrack that's behind it really is like ear candy. Puzzles, you know, they get repetitive, but I'm going to say this. It only started feeling repetitive at that last bit of the puzzle doing. The rest of it made me feel like, you know, there's gratification in there somewhere built in. So I can't complain too much at that. And I really can't complain too much of the game at all for being a free game, unless you want to get the deluxe edition to it on Steam. For being a free game, that's amazing. And mad props to them for going off and finding real music, really, really good music, and making sure that it went to their game. If you want to play it for yourself, go ahead. Missing translation. I'll see if the website is, if there's a website, or if you're just gonna have to look at missing translation through Steam. Yeah, my brain is that much not braining right now. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Check the description if I found the website. If you want to see more videos that I've done, check to your right. I'm not putting annotations yet on videos simply because I'm very new at this. But in the description also, you can like, subscribe, just down there. Check it out. So anyway, I hope you've been comfortable and or doing something in the background and or just listening to my silky voice. In a world where his fans listen to his cracking, sulky voice. Sulky? In a world where all of his fans are sad about something. Anyway, get uncomfortable. It's time for me to do the same, because after that long play, this is Darkness Jackson signing off.